Hi guys, my name is Ariana. This is my week 2 sketchbook tour. So this week's assignment was fruits, and we were working on rendering. This is my first page. On the first page I have cherries, an apple, a lemon, and then a fig. For my cherries, I really like how the first one came out. I struggled on the second one, and I feel like I couldn't really get back into like that groove that I had going on the first one. I feel like I did my apple pretty well. My lemon also, I think, came out good. I did struggle with the shadow because it was a darker shadow, and I think I struggled to like blend it out seamlessly. And then I also really like how my fig came out. For my next page, I have a peach. I feel like the top looks more like an apple, so I couldn't really figure that out. Next I have a blueberry. I really like how the blueberry came out. The only thing I did struggle was like I don't know if you see these little white lines. I used the H pencils for like a first layer, and I think maybe I pressed too hard and it left the white lines when I colored over with the B pencils. And it became like really hard to blend, and I can't blend through those lines, so it's just more like defined lines, I guess. I do have a mango and a pear down here. The mango, I feel like I struggled a lot. It was more complicated. I couldn't seem to figure out how to give it more dimension or to round it out, I guess. And then same thing with the pear. I couldn't really figure out how to give it more dimension. I feel like they look kind of flat. I'm not sure. If you have any tips, please let me know. I would appreciate it. And then on this page I have this is probably the page I struggled on the most. I have a watermelon, an open avocado, and a open kiwi, and then the star fruit. I feel like the star fruit I did pretty well. That's the shadow. I have nothing to say about that one. These two open fruits, that was the first time I tried them, and I really did struggle on those, both of them. I feel like they don't look that great. I couldn't figure out how to give them more dimension. I feel like they look flat, and then something about the avocado just doesn't look right to me. And then this inside was pretty complicated on this one. I didn't know how to make like it darker to give it more dimension, but not too dark, because it's supposed to be like really light on my reference photo. And then also on the watermelon, I went over it so many times, like trying to figure out which way, to like draw lines, like to figure out how to give it more dimension. And I went over it like across and then to the side, even with like lighter and darker shades, and I just couldn't figure it out. And then the shadow did extend, and I forgot to erase the lines, so it does look a little messy. But that's all for my art project. These were the tools I used. I used pretty much all of the H pencils. I did use this black pencil for the dots inside the kiwi. I did use this pencil for sketching out all my sketches before I did draw them in. My tortillons, I use those, and then I have my X-Acto knife, my eraser, and then I did use this white pen for the fig, the white dots on the fig. For the B pencils, I used up to B6. I don't believe I used any of these, and then I also did use B14 to try to get one of them darker, but then it didn't come out great, so I didn't use it again. I did use a tortillon and then both the erasers. Thank you for watching my video.